Better movement. Roshan down a half life. The Weave is starting to kick up for Alliance. They got a lot of armor to work with. Escort's already dropped the Aquila in preparation. The easy splitter. Mid one if you want to jump in. The split too early. Ohio gets the crush. It's killed by the Zion Bounty Hunter. He picks up the Agency Mortal. Alliance tries something sneaky and now they may pay the price for it. The mid one's all over him. The Shallow Grave will keep S4 alive a little bit longer. The mid one is there. Waiting arms will even find him. No into the tree lines. Piranha will TP out. Unfortunately for the rest of Alliance, they will not have that option. Loner as well as Bulldog drop. Ushi chases to the ends of the earth, Parke. And they move over to EGM, who's just trying to man fight against DJ. There is no way to fight to win that fight. Alliance getting crushed in the pit. He already bought the Moon Shard, so with the money, he may as well be buying something. The only downside is he sacrifices his buyback.
Demon drops gem? What is he doing?
I don't know. What is Demon doing? Bottom lane. Oh, the Chrono is there. It holds Kuku in position. The Timber Saw down a half-life. Moon now has to time walk himself away. The global silence. They waited out. Raven gonna stun himself. We can't get vision of somebody. The BKB will protect him. They find the ancient apparition, but the splitter arriving from Misery. Snap him back all together with the RP. They need the clear resolution's not there yet, but he's coming in. They've already lost two. They'll lose three as Raven. He wants to get out of here, but the damage is too much. They will take the fight against TNC.
Mid tower. Feels like this is one of those plays that Newbie knows best. Now they're going to find the initiation. TPD in some serious trouble. How? He's going to try and slow him down with the open wound, but he knows there's a purge just waiting with his name written on it. PPD. He can counter House movements. Now they're going to be able to find the counter. Chuan is going to be the target of choice. Almost bursted down. Can't quite get off the ultimate. The silence on the follow while laid out by KP. He's got to get out of here. Pops the Sandstorm. Going to be stomped up. Burrow strike up in 3 more seconds, but no escape to be had. The big offlaner of Newbie goes down. How comes in? Will be able to take out one, but now Universe control both. Samael going to be able to get the entrance here. His Timber Chain is stopped, but the Chakra still on target. Almost don't try to get the jump out. How? He will be able to make an escape, but still, Evil Geniuses take the best of that engagement, killing 3. They will be able to find one more. Samael gets out, takes them down in the end. Samael looking for a 5th all by himself. The rest of his allies have all run away. Samael is going to do it, and he can! Samael times the Whirling Death perfectly and gets his move. Unbelievable.
Incredibly timid. They need someone to make the call, someone to jump in and initiate the fight, but as we can see, how hard it's going to be. Sammy, he gets the jump first. Global comes out from Jimmy. Let's see what TNC can finish off, and he gets the time that's up and now. Fighting back Raven, rolling into none of the blade mails off. They've already lost the back. They've lost Jimmy as well. 2 down on TNC. And No still standing strong. Raven trying to get the damage out, looks towards DDC, takes down the veg, and White, he's going to pull the ball, gets the draw up. No, Raven ripping the side of the strength they need to kill this TB.
No man,
but he's just killing them. Makata kills himself. Raven at this point, and Kuku with the drive-by rocket to the backside. BGR getting team-wiped, and Terraplane absolutely out of control. Raven
towards Ancients. They're expecting MVP to farm this. Ebby is just on the edge of it, but he's not triggering the scan. Oh, MP. Oh, he's just jumped himself in. Can they find the kill in time? He's still got time walk available, but MP, no. Crit too good on the silence. The charge is coming forward, but MVP, do they really want to fight this? Crit, he bolted himself into 4 heroes. SC defensive disruption. Making to MVP, can't find the kill and move on to the next one. It's Crit in the back lines, the back into the wall again. Miracle is caught in the middle of the line, and it won't be a bad catch. So when Dubu splits the he finds the Crit, and then they move to Miracle. They need the back, they need the control. Lotus Orb helping Miracle for the moment. They cycling. He jumps back in again. There's your first back. Where's your control? Dubu is going to bring it. Another charge forward. 3 down for OG. It might be 4, but Miracle is just still so damn tanky. And Dubu has to be careful around that. They can find the other core. It's Moon. Flying himself over the hill. QO bashing, striking from the high ground. Killing him off. Miracle still trying to salvage his fight somehow, but it's basically 9k on 5 at the moment. He'll load his walls up, Timber Chain away, the chakram damage, Dubu with low, chains up in 1 second time. Now the bash and Miracle can't get away. QO again, finding the crit, finding the kill, and OG lose everything.
You can see why they're a stalled out invulnerability period for that Ember Spirit. He makes Zip away.
Yeah, this Huskar Getting camped by DJ, but once again,
They know about this. Again, TJ sitting here with the relocate. Not going it just yet. The Sunstrike's coming in. The relocate will be just in time. Pulls them out. Ohio's going to be the target instead as he gets Primal Roar.
Oh, he didn't go that far.
Back into the play. Will start going on to Resolution. Takes a lot of physical damage, but now he jumps forward. Resolution is going to be his target. Turn around. 2 seconds stun. That's going to be good enough. Weehaw. Definitely flat. Pulling Mochi back into the Necronomicon. No! Marlon goes up. Mochi will survive. He's trapped inside the trees. It looks like he will go through all of this. Meanwhile, Midwan catching up as the double kill. Will find a third. Misery. He tries to go for the turret. Oh, he gets the Sunstrike! And Misery, he's doing it! He's only got the Garbage Toggle fighting out Midwan. Midwan kicks him around, but it's long enough for Weehaw to come back and the cold snap! No, the cold snap stops the echo! Now Weehaw looking for Weehaw. Looking for Midwan in the trees. He's hiding away. He's got that battle.
There's only one more
angle to find. Sees him now. Midwan brings around the Rosie into the trees. Trying to dodge. Tornado! And he's down!
that Sunstrike was a thing of beauty as Mushi gets caught off guard. We managing to save that fight from nothing as Misery bought so much time, but Ohio with the initiation, this should be able to grab him.
Some big time plays being made by Weehaw here on the main stage, but that Chronosphere.
Just a stone's throw behind him, and now OG actually leaving Miracle on the back lines. It's Moon to the front lines. They actually put the Gem of Truth now over on him, and the jump on Crit. They're looking for a 3-man kick. Crit might have created the space for Miracle to do some lifting with the last two. They hold FP there. He can't time walk away. He can't chrono. It makes a 1-for-1 trade off. Febby also no way out. 2-0 will TP. Barely in the nick of time. 2-for-1 trade-off. MVP should be counting their lucky stars. They get away with only 2 deaths. But now OG, they make a break for Roshan. The healing ward's available, so this should be easy for him.
That Rider recovers Gem, and yeah, Crit might be 0 and 6, but it doesn't really matter. He got a 3-man stun right there, and the more important part is they're putting Face's Wind in a really difficult position. Like, he doesn't want a Chrono with solo Earth Spirit. He doesn't want a Chrono Spirit, a Timbersaw who's out in front, but they don't have vision in the back.
They're coming to contest, but Miracle's gonna break the smoke. He was waiting for this smoke maneuver. And he's the man who's probably the tankiest of all of OG. They come in and the claw! He got 3 on the clip! Zuby will charge up with the Dark Sea and back Zuby will fly and you'll get him! Now Q1 jumps up Trump battle up against No-Tail. The Shark from Miracle trying to help out his core. It won't be enough. Q1 finds another. Now the fan strike down over towards Crit as well. Q1, he's so low on life. He'll go down. OG, they were contested. Chris on a healthy man. FP with the help of the bounty. They find that kill. Miracle now time lock in the river. Chrono is still available. Time walk up, they could do it. Roshan only at 1/3 of his life. They have the Dark Seal wall. The problem is without the PA, they don't have the damage to kill off Roshan.
Jumped out right here if they're not careful.
Well, they're headed down for Roshan instead. The Naga illusions are on their way. It's smoke-covered wings moving up to the Ancients. Weehaw comes in the middle of a fire strike up. They find Resolution Crush as well. Can they kill off Weehaw? No, the leap out. You'll get the start for Oracle. Purifies him with the flames once again. And it's Resolution bashed up. The fight split into 2 different parts. Eyesight was on the back lines for the Chronosphere. Sunstrike coming in. The damage isn't enough. Disruption. Zuxia tries to keep his core alive as Resolution runs away. But now with the time dilation, Tornado and caught him. Thanks to the crush from Face Beyond. Resolution won't die the fall inside from the back, but Shadow refines the secondary one in the Naga. Zuxia, he needs to get out. The damage is Sunstrike. No! He was brought to the line, but you do not.
That ends that argument.
I think EG are perfectly satisfied with that. Every single time you kill Jamil, you have to blow so many abilities.
He's found the disruption onto the big
can't afford to die here.
The epicenter is going to be the response. He managed to catch 2 with the Burrow Strike. Universe looking for the time walk, can't get out. Moo battling up against Zai, but the damage from Fear is threatening his life. He's got to let that regen come into play and kite Fear around as best as possible.
Zai trying to play around this Roche pit.
KP trying to juke out the Burrow Strike. He knows it's coming. Did he just do it? Oh, is that a shot? Zai, he throws out the storm. KP, he forced out himself away, blinks back in, goes for the right click. Unbelievable. Jukes him out beautifully by Zai.
Spirit would become pretty much untouchable.
Yeah, this Orchid. This could be big. 20 Bloodstone charges. They're going to find Moo. Moment. They're going to be able to find Moo. Pulling back. KP couldn't get the stop. The Slithering Crush not there. Now the long jump. Samael. Grabs Kaka. No defensive support play there. He gets stunned up, and Samael is going to receive some help from side. Starts zipping around. Samael's going to be fine. The cold embrace buys him a little bit of healing time, and How tries to run himself away. But Samael took up the jump forward. Is going to get able to save. Nice Winter's Curse out. Samael was a bit too far forward. Now they're going to be able to get the Orchid out. How surely dead. Unable to be saved by anybody from Newbie Squad. Oh, they're going to go man. Samael, he just keeps on running in. The regeneration doesn't want to be caught out by that Orchid without Dark Pact already running in. So, and a work that he laid out. They are going to make their own jump. They've already got Kaka. It's going to be safe, but it's disrupted. But instead, they'll take KP's life and leave Kaka for slightly later. Moo going to be chased away by Universe, and Swan will be the third pickup. Triple kill. Samael once more, running low on mana with the help of Fear. He can do it all the way to the tier 3 tower. Armlet toggling. Moo desperate to be able to get out of here, but not the case. An ultra kill for Samael.